good afternoon. Always get mixed up. Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Wednesday and welcome to our live class. So today I'm going to demonstrate a Christmas story, but keeping it kind of a natural theme. But as advertised, we have got an amazing giveaway today. So there is a lovely lady in the west of Ireland in County Sligo, and she takes and prints, she organises, takes all the photographs, scenery around County Sligo, and she produces her own calendar. Now I buy these calendars every year, but she has sent me 3 of them as a giveaway. I actually bought 2 of them for myself, one for the school and one for home. Now I absolutely adore these calendars because I love the boxes, you know, they make lots of space for writing in all your details. So there's some amazing photographs, you know, the way she's a photographer herself. So Sally's scenes, and maybe if Sally is watching herself, she might put her page up there and maybe somebody might go over and follow her. Like this morning I was talking to her and she said, believe it or not, Janette, because she normally sends me a couple of these every year and we give them away. And she said she has followers from ourselves who still buy the calendars off her every year. So if we have any Americans watching and you have roots here in Ireland, or again anybody from in the UK that has roots in Ireland, or anybody from any part of Ireland, and you just like the West, the wild west, the wild Atlantic way. I suppose my favourite photograph has to be the month of August. So this is actually Sally's dad's field, or farm himself, and they're out there, I don't know, whatever you do, picking the barley or rowing the barley or whatever they do.
Is it straw or is it hay?
No, it is barley. It says harvesting the barley on the Siggins' farm. And my husband lives about, well, he lives in Dublin now, but at the time he's about, 500 metres, I'd say? Oh, he's no distance at all. They are his actual local neighbours. So you have to support the neighbours. So I have 3 of these calendars to give away. And we're going to ask 3 simple questions, and you can obviously answer 3 times. Now, the answer to the question, I already have them wrote here, okay? So we'll let you see the answer. So the first question is, what is your favourite Christmas song? So start commenting underneath there, and then what I'll do is I'll show you my favourite Christmas song, and whoever the first one with the answer, or will you just do it randomly?
No, I'll just do it randomly, yeah.
We'll randomly pick one.
So many cameras go, and I can't pick it first.
It's hard to kind of know which one is the first. So Deirdre will randomly pick somebody who has the right answer, and then we'll get you to email us your name and address, and we'll post the calendar to you. And then I'll have a second question, and I'll have a third question. But anyway, to get the party rolling, where's everybody watching in from? Start commenting underneath. Let me know where you're watching in from. What's the weather like in your part of the country, especially the west of Ireland? I have to say here on the east in County Dublin, weather is not bad today. It's nippy. Sun is shining, believe it or not. Sky is bluish, you know, that way. So we definitely can't complain. So what I'm going to start with, and again, you can take notes as we go along. Remember, anybody there that's watching.
If you can move the table over that way, tiny little bit. It's just we're a little bit off centre there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be better. Yeah.
Bet you didn't know that table was on wheels, did you? Anybody that's watching, remember the question is, what is my favourite Christmas song? Not necessarily your favourite Christmas song, okay? Comment underneath and we'll be randomly picking a name with the answer, and they're going to win the prize. Now remember, we're on YouTube, we're on TikTok, we're on Facebook, and we're on Instagram. So a big hello to everyone. So you can take notes as I go along. What I'm going to use today is a pre-made base, and this base is from Irish Green Guys. So again, anybody that's watching, they might tag them in the comments there, put the @ Irish Green Guys, and they're from County Kerry. So we obviously have to support all the Irish suppliers.
I'm just cleaning my TikTok camera. I think that the camera is
probably makeup. So if you think there, she's just rubbing you with her sleeve there.
You go. Oh, that's much better now.
There you go.
Now we can see it.
Thought I was blurred.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Do you ever, if you're taking photographs and you think that they're blurred, just get your sleeve. She's now cleaning in
Facebook's face.
You're all getting your faces cleaned there at the moment, and hopefully it'll make the signal or the picture a little bit better. So anyway, the bases are from Irish Green Guys. I'm also going to be using some fresh eucalyptus. So this is what the stems of eucalyptus look like. And what I've done, I have some prepared already. It's just kind of cutting it into little strips like this, okay? placing 2 of them then side by side and using a 20 gauge wire. So write that in the comments, a 20 gauge wire. And these stems of eucalyptus are also from Irish green, guys. So all I've done is I've twisted the wire at the end of it, and that helps me then to add the
must be. I'm not seeing the comments. Just on Instagram, I'm not seeing the comments.
Maybe nobody's watching. Maybe if anybody's watching on Instagram, maybe comment there so we can see, are we live and is it working? This is Ilex Berry, which I'm also going to add into the pre-made base. Now this does come in from Holland. I'm unsure, but I don't think you can grow it in Ireland, but you can buy this from your local flower shop. So go into your local flower shop, whether you're in America, the UK or Ireland or any part of Europe, and you'll be able to purchase it. And again, what I've done is I've cut it into small little pieces, and I just added a wire to it so that I'll be able to add that into the base, just to make it a little bit different.
Okay, so Michelle is watching in from, I think it was Galway, and she said it's sunny and bright in Galway. Flowers by Angel is saying hello from Alabama. Who else have we got here? Good morning from South Wales. Martha is watching in from there. Hello Martha, from Cardiff in Wales. So Linda is watching in from there. We've lots of people watching in over on TikTok as well at the moment, and yes, keep those favourite songs coming in. A few more minutes, and then we'll announce the winner of the first calendar.
And then we'll have a second giveaway, and we'll have a third giveaway. And obviously, you can enter each of the competitions as many times as you wish. You can obviously only win once, you know that way. So even if you get the right answer, you can obviously only win once. Okay.
Hello from Kent. The weather's not great over in Kent at the moment. Okay, and I see Viv Bradford is actually watching as well.
Viv,
she's up to her eyes in wreaths at the moment.
Isn't it mad? You know that I think everybody seems to be up to their eyes. Okay, I have to push this forward. I'm too tight to the wall here. Okay, so what I'm doing is with the eucalyptus that's wired, okay, bringing the edge of the base over the edge of the table here in work. I'm inserting the wire then down into the base. Now I have to say, you can see there I've struggled a few times with this one. This must be a really, really well-made base, okay? It's quite dense, and what's happening is I'm hitting a lot of branches. So what you're doing is you're sliding the wires in. The wire is coming out through the other end, okay, where I have it overlapping the table. And then what I'm doing is I'm securing the wire up into the base. So I'll hold this up just to give you an idea. So there is the wire after coming through, and then what I'm doing is I'm making a U-bend, and then I'm securing the wire back up into the base, and that way then it's not going to scratch the door, it's not going to damage the door. Now the eucalyptus will dry out, okay? But eucalyptus looks fabulous when it's dried out, and the spruce lasts for absolutely ages. People always ask me, like, when could you start making these? You could have started making them about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Last week in November is when you could have started doing it. Yet your eucalyptus will be well dried out at this stage.
But loads of songs coming in, but not the right one yet, Janette. Yeah, not the right song.
Okay, a tip, you know that way. I'm very old school, okay? So none of these new Mariah Carey songs, okay? I'm a little bit more old-fashioned Frank Sinatra.
You would have learned it in school.
You would have learned it in school, okay? So make it easy for you, okay? I kept this competition for ticks, okay? Bit tick like myself here, okay? Kept it really, really simple. So I've added in, I suppose, about maybe 15 or so little branches of eucalyptus, and that's what it looks like so far. And you can keep going, you can keep adding in as much as you want. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in the Ilex berry. So exactly the same way. Now when I'm adding it in, you can kind of see I'm going in on a slant, okay? So I'm turning the base on the edge of the table, but it is overlapping the edge of the table, okay?
Little donkey.
Little donkey. No, it's not little donkey. Jamie Mac. Hadn't actually thought of that one. That is a good one. I like that song actually.
Oh, I can't believe it still hasn't come up yet. Okay, it's going to be the first person with the right song is going to win it, because there's loads and loads of the wrong songs. So the first person with the right song that I see is going to win it.
And remember, you can be entering on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok or
What
YouTube.
school did you go to, Janette? Oh, Holy Night.
No, it's definitely not Oh Holy Night. And I did go to the nuns, but no, this is a song that I definitely know all the words to. Probably 3-year-olds know all the words to. They definitely know the chorus, okay? And when you think of Christmas, it's the first, well, I think, well, obviously it's not, you know?
No.
The first song I would think of when you know.
Gina wants to know what was the question. It was, what is Janette's favourite Christmas song? So we still haven't got it. It's still loads of others, loads of little donkeys.
Mad.
Oh, somebody has it. Angela Coyle.
Okay, so my favourite song, hold on.
Oh, that's coming in droves now.
was Jingle Bells, okay? So Angela Coy, you're the winner of the first calendar. These are Sally's Scenes of Sligo. If anyone could tag her there in the comments, maybe Sally is watching herself. Now, if you're not lucky enough to win one of these calendars, they're €11, an absolute bargain. €11 plus the postage. You can contact Sally direct herself. So hopefully, I did say to her this morning to maybe put her link, that way, in the comments. So that's what the calendar looks like. And as I said, they're all scenes of County Sligo. But my favourite photograph has to be August, the month of August, the barley field, Siggins' farm, right next door to my husband's family farm. So we definitely have to promote them. So when you're all looking at that, you can think of Tom Mitchell and Liam Mitchell and Darragh Walsh.
Where's the house?
I don't know where the house is. Haven't a clue. Haven't got my bearings on it anyway, but it's 500 metres away. Okay, the next question is going to be, what is my favourite part of the Christmas dinner? What do I eat first? What do I like the best? What do I like? Loads of it on the plate. Now again, I'm very ordinary, okay? Listen, I'm keeping this really simple for you. So this is what it looks like so far then with the Ilex berry in it. So can you see the difference by having a pre-made base, but adding a little bit of texture into it? Even anyone watching, if you have any silver Sussex, if you have any ivy, any other types of foliage, is to add a little bit in and through. It just makes it that little bit different. Now the ribbon I'm going to use today is a kind of a wine burgundy velvet ribbon. So I have a strip of it, okay? And again, I've showed this plenty of times. The idea of making the bow is that as if you were wrapping it around your neck and crossing it under your chin. Now, a lot of people struggle with this bow, and what happens is that their two loops go east and west instead of northeast and northwest. So I want the two loops of the bow to stick up like a bunny's ears, okay? So how you do that, okay, and hopefully you can see this against the white background. So when you're crossing it under your neck, you know the way, a lot of people just go like that direction. Can you see that there?
Yeah.
Right? So they go that direction, okay? Now you probably can't see it, but where these two ribbons are overlapping, there's like a diamond shape, okay? Now that is the wrong angle. If you do your bow like that, what will happen is one loop of the bow will go to the east, and one loop of the bow will face over to Sligo. So one at Dublin and one at Sligo. So to make it kind of more northeast, northwest, and I don't know what counties they'll be facing, is to try and get these that they're overlapping. Do you see like the way I have the ribbon there? That one ribbon is going downwards and one ribbon is going across, okay? Now when I turn it like a scarf, can you see the difference? The angle. So as we all say, it's all to do with the angle, girls, okay? Think of that, like angle is really important. Now where my finger is wiggling, this is the back of the bow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the back of the bow in directly behind where them two crossed over. So can you see the way you get the bunny's ears? You then turn it on its side, and between the fingers here and the fingers here, you do the tiniest little pleats, little gathers and little squeezes and squashes to squash it in as tight as you can. So again, can you see the way you get that bunny's ears effect, that the loops kind of stick upwards? You get your 20 gauge wire, you wrap it around the centre, short piece of wire, long piece of wire, squeeze them together, twist them together, or wrap one around the other, whichever is the handiest for you. Because this ribbon has a wire inside it, you're then able to go back in and kind of like open it out. You can pull your loops, or your tails as I call them, kind of downwards on an angle. I've already fancied off the ends of them. Do you see the ends of the tails there? And as I said, you can fluff up or puff up your loops there. Now I'm going to put the bow at the end of the dory. So I just kind of picking a point, bringing it over the edge of the table, inserting the wire down into it. The same technique, securing it up underneath. But to make this one a little bit fancier, I just made a baby version of the bow as well. The exact same bow. And I'm now going to insert that in on top of it. So basically it's a double bow. It is possible to make a double bow out of the one strip of ribbon. But you know what? You'll be all fingers and thumbs. It's as easy to make two separate ones and then place them or insert them singly into the.
Well, talking about fancy, there's some very fancy things on people's plates.
Now remember, I'm in Rialto, okay?
We've had pigs and blankets.
Oh, no, we definitely don't have pigs and
blankets. Roasted parsnips.
No, well, Deirdre does a few roasted parsnips and a bit of honey on them. But
we've had a good few of the right answer.
Yeah.
So we've had a good few. So I'll be picking one of the right answers. It won't necessarily be the first because it's going across all the platforms, and we are getting.
Do you like me bow? Did they like me bow?
Do you like our bow? Most important. It is actually lovely with the double bow on it, isn't it?
So I have a few little artificial apples, okay? In case you're wondering where I got that ribbon, I got it from Evergreen Silk Plants. They're up in Ardee, County Louth. They have a massive selection of ribbons, okay? They're very reasonably priced, the ribbons, and they post them out to you. And they post them to the UK, or they post them to anybody, obviously, in Ireland.
Yeah, they're saying they love the bow.
Okay, so what I have here is a couple of artificial apples, and these apples are from O'Neill's Flowers. They're also based in Ireland, Carlingford, County Louth, and again, you can contact them. They'll ship them out to you anywhere in Ireland, anywhere in Northern Ireland. I don't think they go further afield, or again, you can call up directly to them. Also what I have is some of these kind of like dried mandarins, okay? And again, you can buy these from O'Neill's. But like there's anybody that's in Dublin, you have wholesaleflowers.ie, and most of the material I have showed you here, you'll be able to buy there. They'll even sell you the pre-made base. They'll sell you the ilex berry, but you would have to buy it in a large quantity. They also sell bunches of eucalyptus, but again, you'd have to buy the whole bunch, where I only used 3 stems, kind of going down into that one.
Somebody was actually asking Janette over in the Flowery Fun group about drying the mandarins. Would you be bothered?
Oh, for the price of them, you wouldn't be bothered. Like O'Neill's had these for €6 a bag there a while ago.
Yeah.
Now, it was a special offer he was doing, so I'm not sure if he still has them at that price. But they were like, we bought loads of them. They were an absolute bargain. You just wouldn't be bothered your arse going and buying a bag of oranges in Tesco's and then.
So just a quick reminder, because we're still getting the songs are still coming in. We have Ding Dong Merrily on High.
Do you remember that one?
One try it.
Ding Dong Merrily on High. Okay, remember the second question we're on is what's my favourite part of the Christmas dinner? And you're also going to win a calendar. We've 3 calendars, so there will be a third competition in a minute, okay? What I'm now going to add in is a couple of pine cones. Now, while we're doing this, okay, we might as well talk, obviously, about Christmas flower arranging. Oh, actually, we've loads of things to tell them. Better not go off the mark here today. So what we have been doing in the last few days is adding some free Christmas courses, okay, free Christmas classes, to our blog page on our website. So if you go to our website, www.caseflowerschool.com, click on the blog button, it's near the top, and when you go in there, probably near the top, you'll see Christmas flower arrangements or Christmas classes or free Christmas classes. So click in there, and again, we're adding to them every few days, isn't it? You have a couple of them, a couple of different ones coming up each day. Now this is what this is looking like so far with all our pine cones going in and out through it. Now when you're also on our website, we have some cinnamon sticks here. We have approval from SkillNet, okay? So SkillNet would be Irish government kind of funding. And for anybody that wants to do all 4 modules, okay? So module 1 in January, module 2 in February, module 3, there's one in January, but obviously there'll be people who have done module 1 and module 2 already. Or module 4 in February, and again, that would suit people who've already done module 1, 2, or 3 so far. For all of them courses, SkillNets are given over 30% funding, okay? Which means like you can save up to €370 on some of the courses. It's a massive discount. It's a huge bonus, and especially at the moment when money is that little bit tight. So to find where you can book your course and avail of the funding, go to our website again, www.caseflowerschool.com. Scroll to the very, very bottom of the page, left-hand corner, the very last link is SkillNet funding. And if you click on that, the link for the 4 modules, module 1, 2, 3 and 4 is there, and you can book your course direct with them.
That's gorgeous, it is.
So this is what's looking like so far with the cinnamon sticks in it. So the last thing I want to add in is a couple of the orange slices, okay? Now while I'm putting in the orange slices, I have to announce the next great news. So the next great news is not the winner of the competition. Will we do that now?
Yeah, I think we'll do the winner of the competition
now.
So
this is the second bit of good news.
The second bit of good news.
Okay, hold on, I get me thing there. Okay. So my favourite part, the first thing I eat on the Christmas dinner is the turkey with lashings of gravy and lashings of stuffing. And it has to be Mam's homemade stuffing. And Bisto gravy with a bit of turkey juice mixed into it. Nothing fancy, as I said, we're in Rialto. So Deirdre's going to pick somebody for the...
So Marie Gilligan, she was in there with the turkey. So Marie Gilligan, send us your email us with your address, and we'll stick a calendar in the post to you.
Now remember to make sure when we're finished here today, is any sign of Sally watching, no?
I haven't seen
her
come in.
When we're finished here today, is to pop over and follow Sally's page. Like she's on Instagram under Sally Scenes, And she's on Facebook as well. For some reason I couldn't tag her, so maybe you could tag her in the comments there. And pop over to her page, say hello. And again, if you are looking for a calendar, like €11, like they're amazing calendars. The photography is excellent, great quality as well. And I'm not exaggerating when I say we use it every year. Like we use it here in work, and I also have one at home. So €11 for the calendar plus the postage, and she's offering a special deal. If you want 5 calendars, so you can give them out to all your friends, €50. So 5 calendars for €50 plus the postage. So make sure you pop over to her page, say hi anyway. And as I said, she's a neighbour of the husband, so we have to support the locals.
Last competition.
Okay, the next bit of good news that we have is the amazing Christmas competition that we have been running, okay, over on the K's Flowery Fun Group. So this competition was where you could post up your most imaginative Christmas arrangement. It was for amateurs and professional. We weren't looking for the best arrangement in the world. We weren't looking for the most professional arrangement in the world. What we did was we asked Mr. and Mrs. K, because we did this as Halloween as well, was for them to pick 10 of what they kind of felt was the most inspirational, imaginative, put a smile on their face, or the photographs that they enjoyed, okay? So they were randomly picked. So in case somebody's saying, oh my God, that's not a good quality arrangement, it wasn't to do with the professional part of the arrangement. The winner, okay, we picked 10 finalists. I'll explain how we picked the winner. But the winner will win a free place on our Module 1 starting on the 24th of January. This course is worth €800, includes all your flowers, all your materials, membership of the Bloom Room, WhatsApp, online support, you name it, it's covered. It's an amazing course. And there probably is a lot of people watching here who have attended Module 1 already, so maybe you might give a little bit of feedback in the comments there. Tell them how amazing Module 1 is. Now what we're going to do,
but just to note that if the winner lives outside of Ireland, we can't supply their flowers.
But so what we'll do is we will help you to organise your flowers, you know, especially if you want to go as far as the certification as part of that course. But again, if you prefer just to do it as a hobby or as a pastime, that is absolutely fine as well. Now what our plan is, okay, the 10 finalists are all now going to be brought from the Flowery Fun Group over to the main page on the K's Flower School Facebook, okay?
So they're already...
So Instagram, Deirdre has them posted already. So it's a like competition. So whichever photograph gets the most likes, okay? Now when we did this at Halloween, okay, they nearly hit 1,000 likes they did. Like it ended up that there was 2 of them neck and neck right till the end. So whichever photograph gets the most likes, and you have a week, okay, so get all your friends, your aunties, your grannies, your uncles and your aunties to like your finalists. Or again, any of you that are watching us, go through the photographs and you can like as many of them as you wish, you know, that way. And again, encourage them, and again, maybe get a little bit of encouragement and tell them well done. And we're going to announce the winner, sorry, I'm looking at the calendar here, Wednesday the 20th, so in a week's time. So you have a week time to call in the army, get as many likes as you can, and again, it's you, the public, who are actually going to pick the winner for the competition.
I just said Rachel is watching. Oh yeah, hang on a second. Rachel is watching over on TikTok, and she said, this is mad. She says, I was only saying on Sunday I'd love to do a flower arranging course. She's definitely going to look into the courses. Drop us an email, Rachel, info@flowerschool.com, and we'll send you on all the details.
Now, we've one more calendar to give away. So what is my favourite
reindeer?
Reindeer.
You're nearly going to give the answer.
I'm going to give the word out there. Well, what's my favourite reindeer's name? Okay. So again, start commenting there. Remember, even if you entered the Christmas song or the Christmas dinner, you can now enter for the Christmas reindeer, okay? What is my favourite winner? And the Deirdre will randomly pick someone.
Oh,
again,
there's lots of good answers coming in.
One of these amazing calendars. So as I said, huge thanks to Sally Siggins down in Sligo. Again, anyone that knows her, give her a shout out, tag her there in the comments, tag her page, Sally Siggins. Like, she's very young, she is, much younger than me. And you know what, it's brilliant to see somebody, a young person with a little bit of initiative, get up off her arse. She goes out, she takes these amazing photographs all over Sligo. She's then produced this fabulous calendar, and it'll make a lovely gift to somebody. But again, anybody that's further at sea and maybe you have relations here in Sligo, you have
The
Irish
West,
roots,
yeah.
maybe in the west of Ireland, whatever, and again, it's something that will make a beautiful present. They're only €11, okay? €11 plus the postage. Contact Sally direct, okay? So hopefully has anybody tagged her in the comments? Or
I haven't seen it yet.
any
No,
links there?
no.
Anybody watching later on, and then if you go down through the comments, or do you know what? If you even put up a request, you want Sally's, just say I want Sally's information, and I'll get Sally later on to go down to the comments, and she'll respond to you. So €11 for the calendars, or you can get 5 of them for €50. So who are we going for the reindeer?
Joyce is. Oh, sorry, for the reindeer. Oh, we haven't got the
favourite
winner yet.
reindeer
Joyce is
name.
saying Sligo is so gorgeous. Her
Oh,
dad
it's
is
fabulous
from there.
place. Yeah, is he? Yeah.
Yeah.
My husband's from a place called Maharel, which is where Sally is from. Maharel. It's a small little place. I don't even think it's on the map. But you probably have heard of Lizardale House, and it's out there behind Lizardale House. Okay, so that is my natural Christmas story that I've been demonstrating while I've been talking and chatting away. The very last thing I'm going to do is just add a hanger so that I can hang it on the door. So I'm just going to hook the ribbon through. I always like to kind of tuck it in between the greenery here so it's not actually covering the base. And I'm just using normal cheap florist ribbon, okay? So 2 lengths. I'm now just going to tie them in a knot. And you buy this cheap florist ribbon for €4, including the VAT, from O'Neill's Flowers in Carlingford. And again, remember, they ship all over the UK, and they also ship all over Ireland. And they're fairly on the ball. If you order today, chances are, if it's not in the post today, it'll be in the post tomorrow for you.
Okay, so Joyce Donna, she has the right answer.
So hold on to show them what the right answer is. So there is Rudolph. I told you I was keeping this foolproof. I was making it really easy that you could get the answer. So Rudolph, because it's the only one I can ever remember the name of the reindeers. I know we have Dancer and Prancer and Chancer and all the rest of them.
Well, I think Chancellor now might be more you, but anyway. Cupid thing. Yeah, so I think
Who was
that's
the winner?
it. Joyce Donna.
So Joyce Donna, if you send us
Facebook,
on
she was.
your email address, send it to info@caseflowerschool.com. We'll get the calendar out in the post to you today. So again, huge thanks to everybody that has joined in. Remember, if you have any questions at all about our Module 1 course starting in January, drop us an email, info@caseflowerschool.com. With the SkillNet funding, it brings the price down to €560. Remember, that includes all flowers, all materials, all containers, scissors, knife, anchor tape, ribbons, you name it, it's included in the price, okay? Remember, we've launched the Christmas finalist competition. So we've 10 finalists up. So go and scroll through them. Pick your favourites, okay? Give them a like. The one with the most likes next Wednesday at 6 o'clock.
No, 12 o'clock.
12 o'clock, we'll announce the winners. What else? The 3 calendars that were won today, they'll all go out in the post there this evening, or like before we actually head home there at 4 o'clock.
So if you won't, drop us an email ASAP.
Yeah, because if you drop it tomorrow, we're going to give it to somebody else.
And keep an eye on the blog page. Lots of free posts coming up.
Lots of free
courses.
classes coming up on the blog page. And next week we'll have some more classes coming up.
On the
Christmas stories.
20th of December, if you want to take note of that, we have the mantelpiece arrangement is coming up on the blog page.
So
if you-
anyone that wants to learn how to do a mantelpiece arrangement, and it's a different one to the one that was
There's
included.
3.
Okay, but it's not the same one that we included.
No.
They're, like, none of these classes that we're giving away are the same as what we included in the Christmas online program. These are all extras, they are. So again, there's 3 classes on how to decorate your mantelpiece, and they will all be up on the blog page next Wednesday, the 20th.
Yeah.
Next Wednesday is going to be a very exciting
It's going to
day.
be an exciting day.
Okay, thanks a million everyone. Thanks Sally for the calendars, and I know these are going to go to 3 happy homes: Rudolph, Turkey and Jingle Bells.
And jingle bells.
And again, anybody that wants to purchase a calendar, whether it's for themselves or for somebody as a gift, get in touch with Sally. They're only €11 or 5 calendars for €50.
And just to say, this is not a paid ad because
No,
this is just
absolutely.
supporting.
We're doing that promoting. And again, if there's anybody watching there and you'd like us to give you a shout out and you have something that we can give away, we do all of this for free. I just feel like, let's encourage Irish businesses, you know, people who are getting up off their arses and doing something for themselves. Absolutely. So feel free, contact me, we'll do it. There's no problem at all. Okay, thanks a million everyone. I'm heading off to do some more door reads. Talk to you soon. See you then. Bye bye.